Well, looks like the EU done messed up. Or have they? Articles 11 and 13 have now pretty much passed without, well, with some opposition according to the numbers. And, well, people are not happy, and somehow people are happy. It's a confusing issue, it's pretty hot topic, and I'm probably not going to discuss too much on it, I'll just give my thoughts. So with that said, let's talk about this. Right, so usually I listen to some YouTubers or whatever while I'm doing some of my daily stuff in the morning at work. And first thing that pops up on my timeline is good old Dave Cullen from Computing Forever. Hey, hi Kat, what are you doing? You're interrupting the video. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Say hi to everybody. Come on, this is your chance. You're gonna be a YouTube superstar. Yeah, it's a good girl. Sarah the cat, everybody. Anyways, back on topic. So, first thing I see is a video from Dave Cullen announcing the end, quotation marks. Maybe a little dramatic, but I've seen his videos, his past videos regarding the article 11 and 13, and he's got good reason to fear this. Usually, from what I can tell from Dave and his videos, is that he's not exactly one to buy into the hype of things. From what I can tell, he examines stuff and typically has a good head on his shoulders. I don't think I've ever seen an instance where he's royally messed up outside of maybe Kilroy. But anyways, he goes into detail and recaps a previous video explaining the problems with 11 and 13. It's stuff that pretty much I've already heard from him and a few other YouTube creators. And the general consensus is that nobody really likes Article 11 and 13, and it will effectively destroy the meme economy and content creators as it is on the internet over in the EU. And at worst, it will also affect the internet outside of the EU, like the US, Australia, etc., just because of how they run things. Or maybe the internet will just get cut off and be its own centralized thing in the European Union, kind of like how China and North Korea does the same thing with their internets. I don't know. It's a possibility. That's the best I can really say on it. So I decided to bring up the message in my own Discord, because I know I have a couple of EU people who live in the EU on my server. Just as just in case, things turn south because of this thing being passed, you're probably not going to be in there anymore and, make your time and whatever. And one of the people who live in the EU was adamant that the Articles 11 and 13 were good for everybody in small businesses and independent content creators and whatnot. And, well, a discussion happened. It didn't get too heated. I pretty much do not believe Article 11 and 13 is going to be any good. I've looked over that thing, I've reviewed all the stuff I've heard about Articles 11 and 13, from one side of the fence to the other side of the fence to the middle ground, and from what I can understand from the wordings and whatnot, I have to say I agree that this doesn't sound like a good thing. But all the speculation in the world, be it me or anyone else, is more or less a moot point right now, because it has passed and it will be going to effect probably sometime this year, or whenever the timeline of things for these things that pass in the EU actually happen. When it happens, it'll happen, and then we'll see who is right or wrong in regards to this ordeal. Anyways, take care of yourselves.